Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here. But he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2. And it brings up second down.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
From the 22, Garoppolo completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And now nothing but green ahead of him. Touchdown, 49ers. George Kittle, 78 yards. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call, but he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
This will be taken about the 12. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
57 to Mike. 57 to Mike. And I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. 57 to Mike. 57 to Mike. So we got man.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. On the check down, he finds Kamara. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. So second in inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. Here's Murray running right. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 7 yards there and a first down. Ready for the second quarter from New Orleans. It's the Saints in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Ready for the second quarter from New Orleans. It's the Saints in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Bridgewater now looking to throw on first. He finds Latavius Murray. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. 14 yards is the pickup, first down New Orleans.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
Let's go, baby. Ready, set, swing. Showing up. Zoom. Mike 57. Oh, get him.
Water on first down. Now this is a catch by Ted Ginn. Touchdown, New Orleans. Ted Ginn, 42 yards. And the Saints get a bit closer.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This will be taken short. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And San Francisco gets set to go here. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 22. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. He was trying to get it to George Kittle, his tight end, but it's going to be 2nd down.
Well, partner, so much for the mismatch. How about the guy at the second level, that big linebacker, able to run with the receiver and make a play on the football?
Garoppolo to try again on 2nd down. That's going to be caught by Samuel. There he goes, right side. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Jimmy Garoppolo with his 2nd touchdown pass of this first half. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive, and it seemed like they had maybe given up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Now we'll see what Michael Thomas and the rest of the offense has in store here. Hasn't had his best day to this point here in the second quarter. They're losing. You got to think, though, that also means that maybe the defense doing a good job on him. There's two sides to that coin.
I would agree, so you have to give them credit, but that means you've got to find a way to beat that defense and make sure one of your top playmakers touches the football and has an impact on the game. Change formations, change where he lines up, put him in motion, anything possible to shake him free.
Maybe that greater impact comes here on this drive. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. It'll be a Saints first down on a gain of 16 yards.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
57's mine. Here we go, D.
On 1st and 10, Bridgewater. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Line of scrimmage moves from one 37-yard line to the other as they come up 1st and 10.
Alert 3. Check. Lucky.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. A first down throw for Bridgewater. Dancing to his left. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. A 2nd down throw for Bridgewater. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. Taking it right down Broadway. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick six. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Give them 18 there, and the Saints have a first down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
It's our time. It's our time. Hey, check 24. Watch 24. Any weapons? Mike, 57. Switch up, switch up. Can't look small. Go! Watch the ship! Watch the ship! Hey, watch the ship! Go, Echo! Take four! Shut up!
Here's Bridgewater. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Jason Verrett. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half. Thomas, the intended target.
Here we go. Wait, 80!
I know he ain't got it!
21.
58, boy!
Hey, Charlie!
He's scared! 58, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there.
So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. Open man is Samuel, complete. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. Field goal unit not out there. They want 6 before halftime.
13. Hey, Delta. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Garoppolo, final shot here before half. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. We now proceed to the start of the second half. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there.
But this is do that?
I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start this.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. DeForest Buckner with a sack, the former number 7 overall pick. To try again after the sack. Bridgewater, and he's going to go down again. DeForest Buckner picks up his second sack of the afternoon. Third and long for Bridgewater. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time.
I don't know why, but it's always agonizing to me to see a guy make a mistake in this phase of the game because you can. It's all on him. All eyes there. He's got a chance to make a punt return, and instead he ends up putting it on the carpet.
Puts it on the carpet. The little rubber pellets shoot up. Never a good sign for a returner on this field turf surface.
No, not at all. And a bunch of them go up when they're all trying to get to the football, don't they?
Here's a look at the 49ers offense as they make their way out for their first possession of the second half. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away. Defense, we got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points. Turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game. Check so far. Defense shut them down. Let's see if the offense gets done.
On 2nd and 10, Garoppolo nowhere to escape, and he goes down. A.J. Klein came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Garoppolo, and he's got him. Got his man on the end route, complete. And he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Saints. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
56, Mike, 56. I got you. I got you. Let's go. 56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check 56.
Bridgewater now after the fumble recovery. Drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13. This quarterback now just 7 of 15 so far, but he's got a 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
56. Mike's 56. Get him on. West. Twist. Bravo. Hey, alert 3.
To throw, Bridgewater. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. 6 yards on the pickup, and it'll make it 2nd down. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4 at the 49ers' 24-yard line.
56. Mike, 56. Right there. 56. Coming to you. Mike, 56. Mike.
Throwing, Bridgewater. Looking for Thomas. He's got him. Touchdown, New Orleans. Michael Thomas there to make the grab. And the forced fumble defensively leads to 6 points for the Saints. Sean Payton going to say, let's go for 2 on this one.
Watch the pass. Jim.
And again, it's Bridgewater. And this is going to be intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This will be taken very short. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. The 49er offense now making their way out onto the field. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
Right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there.
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
We own them. We own them.
58 to Mike, 58. 58 to Mike.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo. Over the middle, complete to Samuel. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
11. Hey, Alpha.
58, right over there, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there.
Throwing again on second down. Garoppolo. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's third down.
Here we go.
They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1.
Man, I got you.
Hey, Haywood.
Let's go, D. Big Sears right here. We got to step it.
Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Janoris Jenkins. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. So they get the takeaway, but that's just step one. They still have a lot of work to do.
But they don't want to focus on that now. Now it's about getting the ball in the end zone and hoping they can take it away again.
Yeah, still a 3-score game, though, fourth quarter. Bridgewater. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. A gain of 4 on the play, and that'll make it second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Bridgewater to throw. Looking long for Thomas. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Bridgewater. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Touchdown, New Orleans. Michael Thomas. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Saints make some inroads here to that deficit. Lutz good on the extra point. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it ends with a touchdown for New Orleans. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This will be taken about the 12. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The San Francisco offense getting their last-minute instructions before they take over here. Now, all of a sudden, we've got an interesting game here. You just saw them go down and score a touchdown. And what was a comfortable lead at halftime, it's down to a 2-score game.
And so the obvious thought is they've got to ramp things back up again. Got to get the offense into high gear. But we've seen this before when you've kind of been in shutdown mode for a while thinking that you're okay. It's hard to mash the gas again and have everything work perfectly. They've got to fast together a good drive right here and now.
Because defensively, got to be feeling confident. They haven't allowed a point this half. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The sack coming from defensive end Cameron Jordan.
Wait.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Garoppolo completes it to the tight end Kittle. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away.
Go ahead.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. A.J. Klein able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
That one a back-breaker as they wind up converting there on fourth. Fourth down, trailing in the fourth quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays that have been successful throughout the game that have worked at the distance you need, and that's exactly what they got done.
Here we go.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
47 is the mic.
Hey, high 7.
Let's get off the field. Let's get off the field.
Oh, Garoppolo's going to throw it. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
Here we go.
10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. And I down in distance to try to finish this thing off. 2nd and inches.
21.
47, Mike.
Hey, Zoo.
47. Hey, keep it up.
Garoppolo now. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right.
Watch the pass.
11.
45. Check.
Garoppolo going to try and throw on 3rd. And that is incomplete.
Well, he's been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
21. Bravo.
58, boys. 58. It's Mike.
You ain't got nothing. Go ahead.
Garoppolo to throw for it on 4th. And no, it's incomplete. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson, only thing larger than his name is wingspan as he knocks that one away. Well, their first 4th down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any 4th down stop is a big momentum play.
Buying time to his left. He's going to let it fly. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting, but I am excited about this. I know you are, too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. Here's Bridgewater, and he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And with it, they're back within a field goal. So a crucial 2-point conversion there, but that's just part 1 of this 2-part story that they need to happen here.
Yeah, they do need to do a few other things, don't they? They got the 2, as you noted. Now they've got to make sure they get the onside kick and hope to get into field goal range and maybe have one last miracle left.
Yeah, I guess you're right. It's more than a 2-part story. It's a 3- or 4-part story. Out on the field now, here come the 49ers. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got a plane to catch.
Here we go. 13.
Keep it up, guys. And 58 is the mic. Well, 58 is the mic. Better bring it.
To throw is Garoppolo. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Here we go.
From up near the 40 now after the big play to start, here's another 1st and 10. Garoppolo looking to throw. He'll let this thing go for Sanders. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. The linebacker, Stephon Anthony with a pick. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game.
Check. Mike 54. Hey.
One last shot now for Bridgewater. Being chased out left. And this is incomplete. So no